Good morning, everyone. I want to come to you this morning and tell you a few things that's going on in the city, plus a big announcement. First of all, I want to start off with telling you that our bus is up and running. It's been running for about 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks now. It runs every Monday and Thursday. It's got two separate routes. You can go to our Facebook page and find out, or you can call the office and find out what routes are which days and the times and all of that. We are working on getting some shelters for the bus stops and some signs for the bus stops. So if you want to ride across town, it's a cheap way to get across town and pretty convenient. So uh, be watching for the bus stops and the times and hop on there and take a ride. Next thing we'll talk about is potholes. Everybody's talking about the potholes. Um, just kind of explain a little bit when the winter weather comes through and the cold as we've had it, especially, it freezes the water that gets into the cracks and all of that in the asphalt. On top of that, the salt brine that we put down to be able to get the roads clean quicker, it deteriorates and breaks down the components of the asphalt itself. And when it does that, then the water gets into the cracks, the freezes, the ice, it swells, makes it bigger, the cracks bigger, and breaks the asphalt up and causes the potholes. So we got kind of a two-edged sword here. We've got uh, put the brine down to be able to get the roads clean quicker, but then putting the brine down and then the freezing and all of that makes us have potholes. Uh, our guys have been out working hard to get these potholes filled. Uh, keep in mind that not all of the streets belong to the city. Some of these are state highways, 463, 69 Speedway, Ozark. Those are all state highways, industrial, West Main. Those are all state highways. So the potholes there actually belong to the state. But we have filled some. We've had a little extra hot mix, and that's what we want to try to use as hot mixes. Obviously, at times we can't get it, so we'll have to use the cold mix, which is not as good, don't last as long. But just bear with us. We're going to get these potholes taken care of. It's just going to take us a little time. We have to prioritize some things. Sometimes they have to come off of working on potholes to work on something else. But we're going to get those worked on. Um, give you an update on the fire station. We've got it started. They're doing some dirt work, some concrete work. They're getting the pads laid for the steel beams and the pillars that have to go up. Um, like I told you before, there will be a time that there may be a lull. You may not see any work going on a pretty day, but it's because they'll be caught up and they're waiting on the structure to get here, which is it's a pre-engineered structure, and we're at their mercy. Whenever they get it built and get it finished and get it shipped here, that's when they can start putting it up if they've got everything else ready. So right now we're on schedule. We're rolling pretty good. The weather has hampered us a little bit, and I'm sure it will even more as the time goes on. So we'll just have to do the best we can. CNI is doing a great job. They're keeping us informed. The last Thursday of every month we have a meeting and we go over everything that has happened and everything that's going on. So we'll keep you updated on the fire station progress. You can drive by and see it. Uh, Anytime you go by there, you see the work happening, even though you don't see the structure itself going up. Drive by, blow the horn, wave at them, tell them thank you. Um, Sometime soon, I'm going to say probably in April, we're going to have a citywide cleanup, and we'll get that scheduled. We'll let you know. We'll put it out on Facebook. We'll put it out. I'll do a informational video, kind of like I am now, and just let everybody know. And we'll try to get the word out as best we can. So let you know about the citywide cleanup. We're doing good. I want to commend our citizens. You're stepping up. You're getting your yards cleaned, and it's making our city look a whole lot better. Drive around. Yeah, there's still a little trash in the ditches. We picked the trash up today. Tomorrow, there's more trash in there. And that's not all from our citizens. Some of it is, and I wish you would think twice before you throw something out the window. But we have people that come to town a lot of times, and they just throw their trash out, or they'll stop at one of the restaurants out on the interstate, and as they're leaving, they'll throw it out on the exit ramps. And we want to try to keep these things clean. We want Truman to be clean and presentable for visitors, but not only for visitors, but mostly for us. Take pride in our town and try to keep it clean. Ed's been doing a great job going around and taking care of the code enforcement. I know some of you don't like to see him come, but that's what he's here for. It's one of the things that I heard during my campaign, and people talking about, when he gets the town cleaned up, when he gets the town cleaned up. This is how we're doing it. So just be patient with him as well. He's doing a good job, and I'm grateful for what he is doing. Now we'll get down to the big announcement. Um, I'm sure this is going to be a letdown for some of you. No, I'm not going to announce we've got a grocery store coming in, although we are working with several different ones that we're talking to. Hopefully, we can get one of them to come on in. And it's not a coffee shop, nor a playground or something like that. In all honesty, this is much, much more important than any one of those things. Um, got the call yesterday, got the email this morning. We have received a $2 million grant to replace our current Clearwater tank holding system and pumping station. What that is for those of you that don't know, the Clearwater tank is where they mix the chemicals, the chlorine, fluoride, and things like that we're required to put in the water to make it safe to drink. Um, the one we have is old. It's got cracks in it. It's beginning to leak and seep water out. Uh, this cold weather really concerned me because of like we talked about with the potholes. When it freezes and the concrete does the same thing as it does with the asphalt. It'll freeze, it'll swell, and make the hole bigger. So I've been really concerned with that. Been on the edge with it, but this grant will provide us with the opportunity to replace that with um, a new mixing tank, a clear water tank, and the pumps and everything. We'll have a whole new system. We just keep our fingers crossed, keep praying that the one we have will hold up until we can get the new one built. But this is vital. If the one we have now ruptures or breaks or anything before we get the new one built and online and in place, we're going to be in trouble. We'll be in a boil order for a long time, and so that's that's why I've been working on this as priority number one, even above the fire station. Um, Again, we all need water, clean drinking water. We need water that's safe, and this is how we're going to get it. And it is more important right now. It's more important than a grocery store or anything like that. Again, keep in mind we are going to continue to work on a grocery store. I can't force anybody to come in here, but we can sure call them and call them and call them and try to get them to come in. So we are working on that. In the last 3 months, we have been awarded $2.8 million, actually a little more than $2.8 million in grants. And we have applied for several more, and we're working on those. Uh, so just be in prayer for those that will get some of these grants and help get some things done here in town. Things are going good. We're moving in the right direction. Yeah, we have a hiccup every once in a while. Sometimes we'll have some issues. We just have to deal with those issues, and we'll deal with them. We'll get them fixed, and we'll move forward. So just bear with us. Give us time. I know what is little to some people is big to other people, and I understand that. But we have to prioritize things that's big for citywide, and then work our way down to the things that are big for fewer people. And I'm not saying that it's not just as important, because it is. Um, Kind of another update on a grant. We've told you before we received a $300,000 grant, a street aid grant. where we're going to repave or overlay 2.6 miles of city street, and we're going to be with the worst ones, and that's where we're going to start with. So when that comes about and we get all of those bid out and get started, we'll update you on that as well. So once again, my door's open. If you have a problem, if you have an issue, if you've got a suggestion, we'll listen. I'm not going to say that we're going to do it because I'll bring it before our department heads and discuss it with them, and then take it to the council if need be, and we'll do what we need to do to make things right. And one last thing that I want to tell you about, um, there's a group called the J Team, and they have put together a concert. It's a Christian faith-based worship service concert that'll be out at the TRC. That'll be on March the 30th. It's called Resurrection Rally. It's the day before Easter, and it will have four artists that are nationwide, actually worldwide. They're played on K Love radio station worldwide. We're gonna have Unspoken, Sanctus Real, JJ Weeks, and Renee, which is an up and coming artist. And then we've got two locals, Griffin Evans, Griff the Drifter, and then Flatland, which is a bluegrass gospel band from NEA Baptist Church. We look forward to all of them. That'll start at 4:30 on March the 30th, the day before Easter again, and it's free to the public. Anybody that wants to come can come, and we're grateful to the J Team. They're the ones out raising this money and putting this program on, which is pretty expensive. These are folks you'd pay anywhere from $15 to $30 for a ticket to go see if they were anywhere else. So anyway, that's the update we have. This grant is great news. It may not seem like much to some of you, but I promise you, it's the best news we've had since I've been in office, and it's going to be tremendous to get this done. I'm just hoping and praying that we get it done before the old tank ruptures. So anyway, y'all have a blessed day, and I'll be back with you with another update whenever I've got things to update. Have a good day.